Hello, Menagerie. I'm your host, Mezentius, and this here is Ark from the game Terranigma. And today we are back on Regrowth. And I guess I'm going to get started with that. So, last time we went and collected some basic resources. And yeah. I have no idea why my inventory is empty. It's been a week. So considering I have been storing everything inside of the chests, that's going to be a bit of a problem overall. I should get some organization going and get started. So, last time we left off with getting resources, getting things started, and today is all about trying to bring a little bit of life to this world. Which, while it's not going to be easy, it's going to be good. Because we all want life and greenery. Or at least I do. So I'm going to just start with a bit of terraforming, get a little bit of green going. Well, not green, but at least brown. Yeah. So I'll be back once I have this section cleared up and can start turning it into green earth. Well, brown earth. And we're back. And I've been a little bit busy, haven't gotten too much done though, but I have finished a few quests, gotten a bucket fired up, and I'm going to start on getting some floral power because I cannot wait to get into Britannia, as that will make things so much easier. Britannia's such a great mod. And apparently there was a bit of lag from growing flowers. So right now I just need to get some white so that I can get started with a white already. White is the most crucial in order to get started in this mod pack, as it will bring about living wood, all of the seeds needed, and it'll be great to have more life growing. And yes, I did get grass planted using a pasture seed. So with white grass, white flowers, I'm going to be able to start. I should make another chest for those, because all these flowers do take up a bit of room unless there's a flower pouch. Not too bad, but we have no way of making wool. So for now, I'm just going to make a chest that's exactly for all the flowers. I probably should clear that off just so that it's a little nicer. Yeah, I'm not going to really have much of a house for quite a while. Just because I really don't like building. So with mystical flowers, oh, I need 2 of them. Yes, I'd better get on that. And even though there's such a good chance of all of them, it seems apparently that the cyan are the most common. And when it comes to making things, I'm just going to have to use cyan. Cyan, got white mystical flowers, plenty of bone meal and floral fertilizer, got a fire bucket. Apparently it does not like being... Yeah, I know, right now this is going to be a bit inefficient as there is not really enough. Actually, there's just enough for getting a area of water covered. Make a quick adjustment right here. And we have the fire clay bucket, more dirt, bone meal, and time for farming. Farming this mod pack is not that bad. It does take time. All of the seeds, of course, are going to start off really low with 111 all around. And I'm not going to be getting clippers anytime soon, which is a travesty because they are needed. Well, they aren't needed, but they do help make things a bit easier. Oh yes, I need the metallic. So for this, I'm just going to keep it fairly simple. and just grow wheat, carrots, and everything, get them all up to 10s. Because with everything up at 10, that will mean that I can actually use pretty much everything. Carrots, and what is the last one I'm going to need? Mandrake fruit. Oh, I need sand. I did not grab any sand from over here. But in this mod pack, the plants are all grown in such a way that you need crop sticks, because nothing will survive in this desolate world. And as you grow them, you can actually crossbreed. So the way I'm doing things is going to be one of the simpler versions of the cross pattern. Potato, carrots, mandrake, and I'm going to need some way to get sugarcane. Sugarcane is wheat and carrots. Okay. So I'm just going to up. I do sugarcane, so it's sugarcane. I will just have to do it sort of like this for now. Yeah, sugarcane is the only thing that can be crossed with carrots and wheat. I'm still doing this all wrong. You get organized. Well, not going to take too much longer, actually. Just me doing different formation than I expected. With the proper formation to get this going. So, wheat, carrots, with a cross production right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and let those grow. Going to get potatoes started, and mandrake root is also needed. So the reason for the cross formation is because everything's going to be going into this setup here for each individual, because when a cross breeds, a 1-1 is not going to do much. And trying to cross with 1-1s are going to become weaker. And sure, well, they will grow strength as you plant more. They inevitably will wind up having a harder time in surviving if I do it that way. So, potato, belladonna, really wrong. I don't need. Well, actually, I can just speed things up a little bit with the bone meal that I have. It's not really an optimal solution, but it is going to be one that can be used to its fullest potential. So here is going to be belladonna. Oh, that I'm going to need a way of making another thing, but I can't remember what all I'm going to need at this time. Minimum belladonna for Mandrake. Mandrake needs... That's all fine. Let's bone meal them up and get this going. Okay, that does not true. Ooh, spider. Yeah, I probably am not in the safest spot with it being dark out. I have no idea why this does not want to grow when I click on it. So... I have carrots, I have wheat, I have zombies now. This is always the fun part of the crop growing. It does take a little bit of time to get started. And I'm only going to very little, at least in the start. And it's not going to be easy with all these mobs coming after me. So carrot can go right. Carrot seed. And this is where this map pack can be a bit dangerous. Instead of just normal skeletons and zombies, there are of course the Fallen Knights, and I'm going to hide. World Genning Glitch. At least I can get bones. And I have food coming in, so I'm actually going to not have to rely on all that wheat and bread that I got earlier. Of course, I will be using it, but I will need to use it as much once I run out. And we have another Ender Mini. And Skeleton wants to get me. I need to light up this island a bit more. And that skeleton really wants to come after me. Here. Gotcha. Oh yes, in order for things to cross, they need to be fully grown. Zombie, he's not just a normal zombie, it's an angry zombie. You can tell by those red eyes of doom and gloom. So we now have carrots, we have belladonna. Still don't know why that's not growing. Is it not light enough? Not light enough. That's what I haven't done. I used to light it up. Fence post is need. Torch up. Skeleton kill me again. Apparently it needed light. Let's see if I can get belladonna planted. Nope. So everything does require crop sticks. I mean, I'm going to go through a lot, but it's worth it. The maximum level that you can get each thing to is 10, 10, 10. Meaning that it will have a strength of 10, so when you go to plant them in the future, that you will always have a success rate. The speed at which a 10 is going to have them grow a lot faster, especially once I can get a sprinkler system going, because they really do enjoy the water. And I also want to get some lily pads of growth if those are in this pack. And nothing's going to kill me as long as I pay proper attention. Now we have 2 skellies. Come on, Skelly 1 and 2. And they lose their heads. So it's not just dangerous to fight them, it's even more so if you add in those. One for noon. He's just almost day. So I'm going to be back once I... Oh, look! Sugarcane! Once I have the mandrake roots. I should be fighting a skeleton out my farmland. So once I have things going a bit further, I will be back, I think. Yeah. I will be back once I have mandrake root. And we're back, and already have mandrake seeds. That's going to be great. With this, we are now complete with our quest. And I have no idea why I'm getting a little bit of lag spike. But I'm fine with it. We have mandrake root, we have sugarcane. I just need to grow it properly. I was a little impatient when I started transplanting. So, with that, we have mandrake root, we have sugarcane, and get more bone meal. And now time for getting into the more interesting stuff of this. Well, it's still going to be rather slow and painful. Let's see, I need strange flowers. Guess I'm making a lexicon Britannia, which is paper. Good thing we have the sugarcane now. Which I can actually just do this and start getting sugarcane that way. Over here we have belladonna starting up at Squirrel. And in the end, I'm only going to have 4 plants of each thing. Might actually have more of stuff that I use the most. But at this time, having 4 of each means that I'm going to be getting a lot of resources. And storage is going to become a problem quickly. Oh yes, and while I was on, I went and built a composting bin. So that I can start getting more dirt. Now the composting bin. Apparently, I can't speak. The composting bin is going to take pretty much all of the excess resources, the seeds that I don't need, and be used for composting, as it says. Name's right on the label. Tomato seeds, getting that going. Sugarcane going. Apparently, sugarcane actually can just be planted on its own. Its own seed. Hold on, waiting on a lot of things. Yeah, I tend to be a bit scatterbrained. And paper is now a thing. And because I have all these blues and greens, I'm going to take a green and make a book out of that. With that, and now access Britannia. Britannia is such a great mod pack. Yeah, I know, I've said that a few times. But getting started, got a little apothecary. Why it's not activated? So petal apothecary is where I'm going to start getting all my flowers going, and I want an infinite water source up here, as this is where I'm going to be working the most. Plus, I just don't want to go down below to give water each time. So, the water down there looks so much better than up here. This just looks like it's old and rancid. Not like I can drink the salty water of the ocean either. At least that's all blue and crisp. So we have that, we have a petal apothecary coming up, which is stone with a green, well, blue in this case, being its starting flower. Here we are. And this is going to take seeds. So we have mystical white. And I want to make a pure daisy. I believe it's just 4 white petals and a seed. toss it in. Give it a seed, and we have a pure daisy. This is going to help a lot. Well, it's at least going to get living wood. Living wood, then is going to help me get trees. Well, not trees. Actually, I need trees. Trees. Butchery, mutation. Mutandus is bone meal, floral flower, and mandrake root. Green with wood ash. Okay. I need cactus green somehow. Cactus as sugarcane, and poppy is sugarcane and pumpkin, which is potato and carrots. So, I guess I will figure something out. I will be back when I have the next step. Till then. And currently I'm back for a quick little thing. I'm probably going to die, but I really need to kill an Enderman. I have one right there, but let's deal with this zombie that's creeping up first, because I really don't want to fight two mobs at once. So I have no idea if this zombie's coming after me or not. It's acting like it does. Me? I'm probably going to die. But at least if I die, it'll be interesting. And I killed it. And we have rain. Every other place I go, there's not going to be rain, but there will be rain if I ever go near the edge of the water. Let's see. How do I turn down the... Don't mind the rain too much. I know a lot of people really dislike it, but if I turn it down, it sort of has that calming, soothing sound. Oh, yes! Killing the Enderman, it gave me an Ender Pearl. I'm not taking it. There's a certain area that I'm going to need to claim it, but I won't have to start over from the beginning again. Because Ender chests are going to be a lifesaver. Especially if I'm in that place. And no, I'm not going to say where. Because it's a secret. Unless you already know about this mod pack. Anyways, I'm going to be back once I get that mandrake going. Or, yeah. Oh my! That's not a good sign. That right there is the sign of something truly horrible. I'm so not going near that. If you see those squid, they're caught up in one of the deadliest things in all Minecraft. At least for this mod pack. That right there is a hungry node. You can tell it's sort of by the little colors, but also by the fact that those squid were getting eaten. That is amazing to find. Well, if I can tame it. And that is not going to happen for quite some time. I'm not going near it. But I will be back if I find anything else that's interesting like that. Right now I'm just sort of going on a quest to get some kelp. Well, eel grass. And that's another way to get the cactus screen. And we're back now. And I'm just going to see what this sugarcane seed is. Or at least take a look at the seed. So you can see that this is a 1-2-2. It's going to grow slowly. It's not going to give anything. And it won't really be able to be planted if I were to get seed bags. Nice, a 4-2-2. So the 4 means it's going to grow a lot faster than any of the other potatoes out there. Since I don't need these seeds anymore, and compost. I did not want to compost that seed. So I'm going... Yeah, I have a tongue of dog. Going to get these real quick. So that I have some mandrake, and with 4 mandrake, eat wood ash, and on this cactus screen that I gathered from going around the island, I'm going to now be able to make that mutandus. If I have bone meal. In a later episode, I do plan on going on a quest to find something rare. And that place is going to provide all the bone meal needs, and I'm going to move my base over there no matter what. Candace, cactus screen. 6. We have another quest done. I want to claim that. Mutandus is hard to get, as you can tell, so I'm just going to get 8 more. Now I just need some saplings. And that's why I planted all that grass. Poppy, don't need... Yes, a jungle sapling. Okay, goldenrod. How many saplings do I need? 4. Cactus. Hawthorn. That's going to be fun. And we have 4 different types of trees to start off on. Citrine, goldenrod, sugarcane, and jungle. And did not get anything useful. But I'm going to go ahead and claim an oak sapling. Get some living wood and living rock. And after that, I think we're about at wrapping up point. So let's go ahead and get some living rock going. Just a few moments. This is going to be changing. Get the tree going. I'm just go ahead and I'm not planning that. do not need to be killed off by a tree. Been pretty good. No deaths episode. So, have a first tree. And now I can actually get some wood to start growing everything. And it's changing! And that's the power of a pure daisy. So it caused living stone? Or living rock? And I just need to get one more tree, get a little bit more wood. Then we're going to call it this is a nice shade of red. So yeah, I have gotten quite a bit done today. Got some seeds planted, got trees growing. Even found an all-elusive hungry node. I'm just going to end this by watching this, and until the next episode, when we will be going off on a new adventure, or, well, at least stay around here. Till then, I am Mezentius. Thanks for watching Menagerie. I'm signing out.